So, as I'm sure anybody that works in an office setting, you know that there are potlucks for Thanksgiving. If you've ever worked a white-collar job, you know that they like to have their little like Thanksgiving thing. And something happened when mine came up, where everybody signs up and they're like, "I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that." I always do the sweet meatballs. That's what I do. That's what I do in mine. And but when the sign up came out, a lot of people put something down, and I thought it would be so funny to put something really obnoxious down. I was like, should I write haggis in for the Thanksgiving potluck? You just see people be like, don't fucking bring that.
No, the worst part is that no one would say anything to you. You just go through all the work to make haggis, and no one would eat it but you.
No one would eat it.
So it'd just be like this colossal waste of time.
This would be awful. It'd be so gross.
Be so sad.
Yeah,
I would be the one coworker that was really disappointed when you don't show up with haggis.
I do want to try it. I want to try it and make it and stuff like that. But I always love the idea of like somebody bringing just something awful to a potluck and everybody being like, "Why'd you bring that?" So here's my challenge for you tonight. In this episode, talk about what would be the funniest or worst thing to bring to a potluck. If you wanted to just like piss everybody off, or you just wanted to really get some reactions, what would you bring?
What's that weird fish or strumming or something like that?
Strummen, yeah, that one. The one that's like the fish that you open up a can of it and it completely gasses out an entire kitchen immediately.
It's like, why does this food item exist?
Fermented shark. I've had that before when I was in Iceland.
What is this?
It's fermented shark. So it's shark that basically is caught in Iceland that's left to sit outside in a shed for a certain amount of time to a point that you can just peel the meat right off of it. And it is rancid.
I was going to say, that sounds... Yeah.
Yep. You try it, and then you take a shot of Brennivin right afterwards. So that's kind of helps. But it's still bad.
You're chasing shark with alcohol.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, no.
Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What I would do is I would bring a cheese that looks tasty, but tastes terrible.
One of those.
So that everyone would get some, and they'd take a bite, and they'd be like,
Just bring a stack of Kraft singles then.
Cool. You said cheese, not cheese product.
Yes, yes. I'm talking like the cheese that only a fine palate could appreciate.
Oh god, I'm thinking of that really like dry cheese. There's like because there was a cheese I remember having, and it was so I don't know the word sharp tasting, like that. It was kind of like like it almost like it had a burn to it, but it wasn't spicy. It was just so strong that
just the pungency of it.
Yeah, and you're just like because I remember having a cheese that it was like good the first couple bites, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. Like this is enough.
I've had a really stinky cheese like that once before, and I didn't remember liking the experience.
Yeah,
just like, oh god, this is.
There was one time that I don't know what family celebration that it was, but like they had some cheese like on the coffee table, and it was just like snack cheese or whatever. But it was one of those ones that like after a while it starts to like stink, and my mom was like, "Who stepped in dog shit?"
Yeah.
She was like, "Jake, did you?" And I was like, "You looked at my shoes already." I was like 9 years old. I was like, "You already looked at my shoes. I didn't step in dog poop." It was like 15 minutes went by. People were trying to find out. It was the cheese.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know what cheese it was, but there's cheese out there that smells exactly like dog poop.
All right, what was the potluck?
Like jellied eels.
What was the potluck question again? The funniest or worst thing?
Yeah. Like what could you bring that would just like totally like off like be like funny or gross? Let's go that angle.
I feel like a fun prank, depending on who this is, would be to take like an awful candid picture screenshot of somebody in Zoom, and then go get a giant face cake made out of it, and then just like show up before anybody gets there and like leave it, and then don't own up to it. Whoa! Be like, what the fuck is this? And like you do it it's funny if you do it to somebody who could take a joke, or it's fucked up if you do it to someone you know is going to take offense to it.
Who's going to get really upset about it?
They're going to see it, and they're going to be like, what is this? And then just, no one's going to own up to it if you don't.
No.
And you just make sure you get in there. Like, you know when the office comes in, you know when people are there, you just you drop it where the party's going to be, and you just ditch. That would be a great prank.
That would be really, yeah.
I mean, it's Zoom. You can get some pretty gnarly screenshots if you want to, if you just sit there and like wait for it.
Right. Just get something really unflattering. So like people just like, what the hell?
Somebody like accidentally picks their nose. And you're just like ready at the trigger.
God, yes. It's a good idea. Listeners, you should be writing these down. These are all good ideas.
I just thought of that. I'm like, that's a great idea. That's brilliant.
I can't think of really too much funny wise, because when I try to make food, I try to make it actually decent. But I have made accidental things in the past that could be categorized as funny, like making homemade kimchi and making it way too strong.
Oh, okay.
So to a point that you're just like eating it and you're like, yeah, this is good. And then it's like, oh no. Like you just feel it rolling through your body.
Oh god, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because I like making spicy things that kind of have like a slight burn to it, but sometimes, I fuck up the recipe by adding a little bit too much garlic or too much pepper, so you're like, get someone going, oh, this is good, and then they take a second bite, they're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm done.
Yeah, that's
I
enough.
have all this, then I have this entire bowl left. I'm like, oh shit, alright, I guess I'll eat it.
Why do you hate Mark?
I don't hate. I just like spicy things because it makes me feel better. It opens my sinuses up.
Man, kimchi at a Thanksgiving potluck would really work well.
As a side, yeah.
Yeah. Get to eat that with some turkey and some mashed potatoes and gravy. Ooh, man.
I mean,
I might bring some kimchi to my work.
When you were saying it before, haggis, I was like, I've had haggis before. It's not the worst thing I've had, so
I'd try it.
I said the fermented shark is still the worst, but haggis is just, I don't know. Like I remember having it, and then also given, I was a whiskey afterwards too, because it was traditionally supposed to go. They're like, here, try some of this. I was like, sure, why not? And they're like, here, take a shot. And I'm like, all right,
you'll need this.
Yeah.
This reminds me of something happened recently, actually. So whenever we carve a pumpkin, we always carve it, and I always ask my little one, "What do you want me to carve?" And she'll draw it, and I'll carve it for her. But we always take the insides, and we take the guts and the seeds, and then I'll bake the seeds, and then Hannah will turn the guts into a pie or something like that. So she wanted to make a pumpkin soup. And so she had the crock pot ready. She got like all these different ingredients and the pumpkin guts and all that kind of stuff. And she let it cook for a while, and it was really bitter. And we couldn't figure out why. And I was like, maybe we just need to add something to it. I was like, maybe there's just something in like the natural flavors or whatever that we need to offset. Let's add like a cream, like to kind of like offset it. Turns out, some pumpkins through accidental cross-pollination can get something called cucurbitacins, and they are chemicals that cause gourds to become bitter and become toxic.
Whoa!
Yeah. So one of the things that happens. Where was it? Where did I read? Here it is. While eating bitter squash probably won't kill you, it can make you unwell. In one case, a woman who ate bitter pumpkin soup experienced nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and hair loss.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
it's a lot of bad things at once.
It's a lot of bad things. I've had food poisoning. You know what I mean? Like yeah. I've had the first three definitely, but to experience hair loss is wild.
See, I thought you were about to say something because my dad used to tell me stories about how his mom would make like homemade pumpkin pie by like actually taking the pumpkin, scooping out everything, and make everything. And he was just like, nah, it's too much work. He's like, nah, you'll be surprised how long it freaking takes to actually get it to a point that you're like, oh no, this is good to go into pie, and then actually eating it just buy it in the can. It's fine.
Hannah makes like apple pies, and those are like easy enough. But pumpkin, that's a really difficult one to do.
Yeah, apple's pretty easy, but
apples are ready to eat anyway, so it's not hard to put them in a pie.
Yeah, pumpkin, you gotta have the right amount of sugar, spices to put into it. I mean, gotta let it sit, because if you cook too long, then it'll become like hard in certain spots. It's but pumpkin seeds, delicious.
Yes. Oh, that being said, I'm not cooking the pumpkin seeds now because. How could I trust the pumpkin seeds when the pumpkin itself probably had too much toxins in them? It's just tragic.
I don't know. I feel like John would know about it. He'd be like, "Nah, you're fine."
John, tell me about it.
I'm not a gourd guy.
Well, what gourd are you?
The tree kind.
He's a leaf leshy, not a gourd leshy.
Well, we're going to cook up a tasty episode tonight, boys. Because last episode you guys handled some bruisers and some Scarlet Triad thugs. These guys were professional bullies, was a really good way that Kelly put it last time. But you made one of them flee immediately, which was awesome, Kel. And then you guys funneled them into this hallway and just handled these guys left and right. But the episode ended with the last Scarlet Triad bruiser calling the rest of his friends weaklings, or useless, whatever it was, and then running into the room that you guys now know has more people in it. So his turn just ended. He ran off into the room, and you heard his feet just. So Grimshaw, it is your turn.
Ooh, okay.
I will keep us in initiative. Unless you say you guys are like stepping back.
Right. Let's see. Kezra, Elkwood, untouched. Benson and I were the one who took beatings. Benson, are you hurt?
No, I don't believe so. Well, let me check my character sheet.
So I remember Grimshaw tried to heal you at one point and got his hand broke in the process. If I remember correctly.
Yep.
Or not broke, flavor broke.
Flavor broke.
Yeah.
A flavor break.
I'm down 70.
I don't have any focus points.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Yikes.
I have one
actually,
left.
I may not have focus points, but
I've got healer's gloves.
Did we not buy any dang potions? Like, we got all this money. Jake's like,
yeah, at the apothecary in the town with 2 buildings.
We got a bunch of potions.
That burned
We got
down.
potions in our inventories. I think we might have bought some.
Oh, no. Yeah. No. Oh, dang it. I do see it, yes. I have 1 moderate healing potion on me right now. So I am going to spend 1 action to draw and 1 action to drink. And I'm going to get myself, doggy, 3d8 plus 10. And then I have 1 more action. I think I'm going to play it safe. And with my last action, I'm going to raise my shield. So, 3, 8, 16, 26 points of healing.
All right.
Pretty dang good. That's my turn.
After that, it comes to Elkwood Grim.
Okay. He's going to move up at this point, so with 1 move action.
You're in the room now, I see.
Yes. He is going to slink around the outside. He's basically looking if he can see anyone, and he's not seeing anyone.
No, so let me... from that angle, I'll say that you can see there's a bunk bed across the hallway. So you can see down the hallway where the curtain was. And then
I shoot the bunk bed.
Yeah. Past the curtain is... it looks to be like an alcove that goes directly north. And then you can see a bunk bed on the far corner past that little alcove.
Wait, so I forget, is the curtain, like...
Curtain's gone because a fireball went off in the room.
That's right. Okay, so the curtain's gone. See, that was 2 move actions to get up there, so he's just trying to get a glimpse of something. Let's see here. Final. He's gonna be there.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's just trying to get a view, and he's not seeing anyone. So
No,
all
you
reactions,
can
he's just
you can tell from the angle you were at that it goes west and then it turns back south. So you'd have to go like into the room or into that hallway to kind of peek around the corner if you wanted to see anything. After that, Benson.
Okay, I am going to.
Grimshaw's gonna call out to Benson and say, Benson, don't forget about your Silver-Tongue mutagen. And the Silver-Tongue mutagen, which a lot of us have, would give you a +2 to intimidation checks. No, I'm sorry, +3 to intimidation, deception, diplomacy, and performance.
When did
the
we get
drawback?
this?
I don't know when we got
yeah.
it, but it's in. It's I have one. You
Don't
have
ask me,
one.
the GM. I don't know.
Yeah, so you could get a +3 to your intimidation if you drank your Silver-Tongue mutagen.
Do we want to use that yet, though?
I mean, the durations. I mean, man. If we're gonna be in a combat where we're gonna be intimidating a lot of there's gonna be a lot of enemies, then you're gonna get your money's worth by intimidating a lot of
Honestly,
people.
Kezra's never going to use this, so you could have mine, Benson.
Oh, so you could
Yay.
have 2, so you could use one now and use one later.
Sure, I'll down
Way
it.
Take
more
both
useful.
right now.
It's way more useful in your inventory.
trickle.
Good.
Okay, I'll down that.
So silver.
+3 to your intimidation.
I'm then going.
It's
Sorry, go ahead.
You ready? Your features become striking, and your voice becomes musical and commanding.
It's like Squidward when he became hot.
Yeah,
He becomes
but it's a
more
mutagen.
chiseled.
Yeah, it's a mutagen, so there's drawback. So it says, though emotions cloud your reason. So you become like more emotionally charged. So like your lores, like Arcana crafting, occultism,
Yeah,
society. Yeah.
Well, we all know that we really rely on Benson's knowledge checks.
Sure.
I
Okay, so that was one action to pull out, one action to drink.
one action healer's gloves.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
I'll roll for that.
Okay. While he is rolling for that, Kezra, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Kezra will cast Warp Step to get himself. Here. I think that's.
And where is here for the audio listeners?
So I went right past where the curtain burned down. So and starting to enter the room which the other guy fled.
As you look in the room, I'll go ahead and read it for you now, since you're pretty much in there. This cave has 4 natural alcoves containing bunk beds. That's it. You see some footlockers. You see this little alcove here that seems to go out to the outside toward the quarry. Other than that, you don't see much else.
I'll raise a shield. I'll go with a little bit of caution, so I'll raise my shield.
Alrighty. Grimshaw, your turn.
Alright, back to Grimshaw. Grimshaw's feeling a little more healthy. He's still got his tattoo in the bank. So he is going to move forward. Well, actually, I wonder if I could solicit a potion from. Nah, I won't try. I won't try to bum a potion off of Benson. I don't think that potion would do me good. Anyways, I was thinking about the Drakeheart mutagen, but it doesn't really work for me because of my armor, my dex cap and my armor.
Oh,
so yeah, at this point, we're such a high level that we might as well sell that one. Anywho, One of the things that I was kind of thinking about is Vermeer is kind of hopping through this cave. So if we were ever in a bind and we had to escape quickly, Vermeer is going to be our slowest ally. So something for us to consider is we might have to pick up that bird and carry it out.
This large bird.
Yeah,
This
just
large
pick up
bird.
the
It'd be
large
me
bird.
and Benson. I guess Elk would have to be helping.
Technically, I mean, like,
You could just be like, still.
well, okay. So here's the thing: if what they're saying is that you go up north, and that pretty much leads out the other exit into the quarry or the entrance. type thing.
Perhaps.
Well, that's one.
We don't know. These are
You said these
big.
caves were long too, right? So it was like
Yeah.
you've been walking.
I believe I said it was 100 feet or something like that, like of cave into this room.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it leads right out there because there were
Okay.
multiple entrances, which means that if Vermeer
Vermeer
gets out
could
there, he can just start
escape, yeah.
flying. I mean, it's not-
That's a good point. Okay, so with that in mind, then I'm going to use 2 actions to activate my cloak. So I get that massive boost to my speed, which is awesome. And let me just pull it up again for my own. Gain plus 30 foot status bonus. So that brings my speed up to 60 feet of movement. So now with my last action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And I probably could have done that actually a lot better. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that's only 45 feet away.
Oh.
Whoopsies. All right.
Yeah, no, use
45,
use the ruler
50,
tool.
55,
Yeah,
60.
It's so much better.
All right, I get to here. Well, what do I see?
All right, you see the same thing Kisra does. You see some bunk beds, some foot lockers.
Yep. What's to the north?
The north goes out to the quarry. You can look out that way. And
Oh my gosh.
That's what he was saying.
I'm sorry, I completely missed that. My bad. What else is it? Alright. That's my turn.
you don't have the excuse of a football game either, do you?
Do we know, or did we see which direction the dude ran? Did he run south or did he run north?
You would have seen him run south, so you know that he went. You know that he went into this room and then down.
Turn left.
So,
Okay.
it looks like he's following the general path. Is that the end of your turn, there, Grimshaw?
Yep.
Elkwood.
Okay. First action, he's going to move in here.
All right. Next.
And you said there was a room to the south, correct or no?
Yeah. If you look here, there's there's a hallway that leads that way.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, it just looks like a brick wall. All right.
No, it says what was the word that he used? Natural alcoves containing bunk beds.
Natural alcove.
Yeah.
So he's going to do a full speed stealth.
Okay.
Here.
All right. You get to the corner.
Yeah.
Up the hallway,
Mhm.
you see. Are you ready for this?
No.
You are definitely not, because there are the bruiser that you shot up, another bruiser, and then 6 Scarlet Triad thugs.
Holy shit.
And as they see you, they go, "Fucking get him!"
Yes.
Well, that was my second action. So, third action, going right back up here.
It's that scene in Star Wars where Han Solo turns and there's all the stormtroopers.
You will, guys, you will not believe. There are lots out there. There's a lot of thugs. Wait, were they thugs?
So 2 bruisers and then 6 thugs.
6 thugs. My God.
So now they were delaying until you came in.
Oh.
So would he finish his action before they came out?
Yeah, the delay means they take their turn after
And
at
after
the start of
Yeah, they don't-
after whoever whatever you go in.
Okay.
but you don't
Yeah.
interrupt his turn.
Got it. Okay. All right, then they would all go at this point. So let me move them all around.
Probably very good that Elk had one more move action.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let me do all of this.
No, it's great. I have Kip up though, so if they knock me down, I can just get up.
4, 5, 6.
That's before they all use their stompy attack.
Yeah, the stompy stomps.
Alright. Let me reveal them all in the initiative tracker. This initiative tracker is about to get ridiculous.
Woo! Oh, you mean there's an initiative tracker?
There sure is. So Kelly, if you go and look at them,
Only
and I feel like we're talking
130 something episodes into the show.
156.
Oh God! Yeah, I meant to say 50. I didn't.
Of course you did. Of course you did. All right. So they are all going to start taking their turns. So the first Scarlet Triad Bruiser is going to... Grim, don't move yourself back up. What are you doing?
I'll tell you on my turn.
All right.
This is within the rules.
All right.
I made a mistake. Okay.
I saw that. I was like, wait.
So first one is going to move.
Jake's like, I like your mistake.
Second one is going to move here. And then he's going to use his third action to move right here. So he is now trying to block off Elkwood from the rest of the party.
Oh no, my acrobatics, what will I do?
The other bruiser will do that as well, and then the thugs will come and surround you.
So now they're blocking off the hallway from Grimshaw and I.
Yes.
Oh, because cut off.
Oh no. Just skip what my percentages.
Man, they're all just coming around and surrounding Elk.
Yep.
Man.
This is gonna be so good.
Jake,
So good.
If you kill Elk, I'm just gonna make a more bastard character. I already have one in the works. That's gonna be annoying.
Kill me now, and I'll be more powerful
I don't know
than
how
you could
many of them
ever
are going to get
imagine.
attacks during this round.
They are not.
They're not. Okay.
So yes. So that was all of their actions to move up there. So they came flooding out of this hallway surrounding you guys. So Elk went down and ran back up and was just like, oh shit. And then you see just 8 people come running out of the hallway and surrounding Elkwood.
Fellas, one at a time. Only one man with 2 arms.
Vincent, it is your turn. You were still in the other room at the hallway, but I don't
I
think
can just see what is about to go down right now.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering how much you were able to see from there.
I can get behind him, but should I even bother?
Like, you think you can...
That was a question for you,
think
yeah.
you can acrobatics through all of them?
No, I know what he's
I
saying.
have a fucking cloak.
Oh, right, that thing.
Oh. We all just casually
Yeah.
forgot.
I knew what you were doing, John.
I don't know, this is a big quarry, man. And that's a very valuable item you got there. And you only got one of them. I don't know.
No, but
Just
one per day.
It'd be badass. But, you know.
Remember the last boss fight where I threw my dick into like 5 people? And I got teleported out of a fucking tower?
Right.
They can't
So
teleport
did
me
you know
out of a
that, or-
tower.
None of these guys look like wizards, I'll say that.
Okay.
One has a hood. Oh no.
Now, I just... Problem is, if I don't do that, I don't have a way into this fight.
Bro.
You're right.
I mean, you know me, John. I always love when you make the bold and brash plays.
Remember when I teleported above a fucking Draco and shot it?
Yes. We all remember that.
Alright.
Gonna get out of the history books.
Jake's like, he'll never let me live that down.
It was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, okay. And the other thing is nobody's going to be within 5 feet of me if I teleport to where I actually can. It's a little annoying.
Yeah.
And these guys have pack tactics.
Right.
Also, Bezra definitely needs to back up once so I can acrobatics through. Well, actually,
Well, if me and Grimshaw, if I can trade places with Kezra, the strategy lives.
Yeah, that's true. So we just need Kez because there's the
Can I get here?
in the curtain hallway. In the curtain hallway, there's a 2-man choke point that Kezra and Grimshaw are in, and then Elkwood is to the west, almost completely surrounded on every side. The only side he's not surrounded is a wall.
It's a stone wall.
Benson, you can delay until
So-
Ezra goes.
That's a good point. That's
That is
actually a really
true.
good
That is
point.
true.
It's not like
I
you're
will
going
do
to
that.
lose. Yeah.
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 I mean, Kezra's literally next.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Kezra. Go ahead.
So Benson, if you're going to delay, then it will come to Kezra, who's Yep.
Man, I have like crazy things I could do, but I'm just gonna back up.
All right. One of them will take their attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 34 to hit.
Hit.
Accurate though.
26 of bludgeoning damage.
Liberating step.
13 points of bludgeoning
How
damage.
much did you say it was, Jake?
26.
How much did you take off?
13.
So cut that in half.
And
So 13.
Hold on. No damage. I break my shield.
Very nice.
So I don't take any.
Ooh. Take that.
Since I'm moving to the back lines. And he's launching a fireball into the room. He's going to hit everybody, including Elk. But you know what? I feel like Elk can take care of
I
himself.
feel like you can trust me.
So reflex saves all around.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah,
so you're
I've
launching
been using
it.
the staff a lot, so I'm like it's getting some use.
Getting some more mileage out of it. Okay, so there's a guy way in the back that I'll roll his first.
No, Elkwood, why did you laugh? And that laugh looked like a bad laugh.
No, it's a pointless laugh because it was a natural 20.
Oh.
Kelly does a 43. Is that a crit success?
It's a crit success.
Okay. Wasted 20 on that.
All right, so God, let me. What's the DC? Kelly? 'Cause I have so many people. 29. Okay. All right, so one fail, two
You have to
fail.
manage all their saves.
Yeah, I know. Another fail.
Man, you remember? Was it
Another
John?
fail.
Was it your bachelor party that I ran the game for?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah, the
I
giant.
did that like massive combat with like over 20 orcs.
20-something orcs.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It was like
Yes.
25
Yeah,
orcs,
20.
and then there was like what 11 of you guys, or it was like 8 or
9
12.
12,
of
I
us.
think. Yeah.
That was like that was
So
insane.
basically, you would take your turn and then you would wait about an hour and a half.
Hey, I built like an
And, like,
incredible Excel sheet just for that fight to track all of those enemies,
did.
and I moved through them quickly. They had rollers, HP, like
It was-
I went
it was
through those guys
amazing.
quick.
There is a certain point when you just need to use warfare rules and just. I was almost to that point. All right, so everyone failed except for the fresh Scarlet Triad Bruiser. So
Whoa.
what's the damage, and then I'll cut it in half for the last guy.
Yep. You roll that damage. 20 damage.
20 damage. All right.
Very average
Nice. So
roll.
just do- yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take that. You take that. You take 20. You take 20. The bruiser that was not hit yet, fresh one, is taken half. Okay. Alrighty. And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Grimshaw. Oh, yes, Benson.
That
Sorry.
delayed.
Yeah.
Am I going to be fucking you over, Elk, if I go over there?
If I just
Wait
well,
for Elkward to go.
well, that's
It's my turn, then Elkward moves out of the way. Benson, you take your turn, you move up. Potentially.
Okay.
What do you think, Elkward?
I mean, the thing is, like, if Benson goes into space right next to him, and if I'm doing a tumble through, does that really matter?
You can
And
move
'cause
through
it-
friendly spaces.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I can go through a friendly
yeah.
space. It's also I'm going through the one bruiser,
Mhm.
it's not like I have to be land on his thing, so I don't think it matters.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
For a moment, I thought about it. I was like, wait, but
Yeah, the shield wall lives, brother.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and I will take a swing at the ugly gent in front of me. No, first I will intimidate him.
Oh, there we go.
Yes! And you got an extra +3.
Plus
I
3.
don't remember if this guy was intimidated yet, but it's been a minute.
It's a new combat. Yeah.
It's not. It's not. I kept it initiative for a reason. But yeah,
So
go ahead.
that's, we're getting plus 24 to this roll.
All right.
Jesus.
So 38.
38. That is a success. So he is frightened.
And you're flanking.
Yes, I'm flanking now.
That's juicy.
And I will swing at this ruffian.
Scoundrel.
Scoundrel. That's a 3 on the die. Fuck me.
Nope.
I was like, really intimidating, and then I was like,
Okay. After Benson Grimshaw.
All right, I think I'm the one that's right next to the west of Benson. Am I? Because like you can draw corners. Am I flanking with Elkwood or not?
No, I don't think so. I know that
Okay.
works on large, but I don't think that's going to work on medium.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to spend my first action to feint.
Okay.
The one that is frightened.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my new Chonk D20.
Oh my god! What is that thing?
It's incredible. Yeah, I was very fortunate to buy the Adventure calendar, Greenleaf Geek's last run of their Advent dice calendar.
Nice.
R.I.P. Greenleaf Geek, the business, but the creator is moving on to bigger and better things. Very happy for them. And so they were just including like freebies because they're just trying to get rid of stocks. They had this Chonk D20 they just sent me. So I'm gonna roll this baby for my feint, which is a deception against your perception DC.
All right.
Ooh, baby, that's a crack die.
That was also loud as fuck.
I was like, that's a 19. I'm like, no,
I
that's a
also
crack die.
cracked the audio with that fucking
God.
thing.
Yeah, that's
You're
so
loud.
loud.
You're popping.
I got my second crack die. I think I can't roll it in the dice tray. It's too big.
It's also loud as shit.
There we go. That looks like a Grimshaw roll right there. That is a 29 against their perception DC.
29 against perception DC. That is a fail, unfortunately.
Yep. Okay, well,
Even-
I
even
got
with
rid
fear.
of the bad roll.
Okay.
I got rid of the bad
Okay.
roll, so now we're going to do a good roll for this attack.
Good roll at the map.
No, there's no map. It's just a feint.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I did it. I was trying to, be tactical.
Be tactical, get your own dice rolls.
Your bad luck.
Exactly. Hey, it worked. Not 20.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
Fake it till you make it.
One thing I was gonna say is I'm
Oh,
gonna try
gosh.
to be nicer to Grimshaw from here on out until you piss me off again.
Well, there you go.
Not nicer to Tim.
That New Year's resolution is going to last roughly 5 minutes.
All right, are you using
Let's see.
the bludgeoning or the piercing part of your Morningstar?
I'm gonna let the Chonk D20
They're both pretty
decide.
good.
One,
This hurts our
1
ears
to
so
10,
bad when you roll it.
I know.
1 to 10 is piercing, 11 to 20 is bludgeoning.
It sounds like you're under artillery fire when you roll.
Alright, piercing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got this one. Piercing.
Woo.
The target
Ooh.
is sickened 2.
I need
That is
those.
double damage.
Yes. I forgot
Yep,
I
that
got
was
to
a
roll
good
damage. I haven't rolled damage on this for so long.
Oh, my kidneys.
My goodness. My kidneys. 3. Oh, that's terrible. 18 points of piercing
Oh,
damage,
my.
but
Mhm.
because of my rune, the one that sucks the very essence of the void of life,
Mhm.
I get to add an extra d6 and roll to 1.
All right. So an extra one.
Alright, so yeah.
Is that doubled?
Whoa
That extra
there.
one doubled?
No, that extra one is not double because
Oh.
it's on top.
Oh.
Yeah, because I typically don't get it.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Righty. Elkwood, it is your turn.
Okay, so as the turns go, and then I see, it's like Elkoid just sees Kezra line up a shot, and he's just like, oh no, I got this. Don't worry about it. I just have to roll 6 or higher, if even that. He dodges the fireball by using the bruiser in front of him, kind of like hides behind him.
or the numerous dwarves around you probably shielded you pretty well.
Yeah,
You just picked up the dwarf and held him up. God!
So he's going to tumble through the guy right to the right of him to get behind. So that'll be an acrobatics check, which plus 22.
And he has so many conditions.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
His conditions
It's
have brought
a
saved it.
35 acrobatics.
A 35 total acrobatics. That is a success.
Okay.
Nice.
So the bruiser that is above will take his attack of opportunity on you, though.
Okay. That's not correct.
39.
Wait.
It's not a crit.
It's definitely not a crit.
Okay,
Yeah, my
okay.
AC is 31.
That's okay. All right.
Wait, you're flanked.
Would it trigger after I move,
That I don't
or
know.
as
It
soon as I
might be
move?
after, because I think it's if it follows the same rules as standing up, the move happens, and then you take the action. But I don't know, because if you move, if you move far away, he can't attack you if you've got at a distance.
That and also if because of the fact that a crit can stop you from attack of opportunity can stop you from
crit
moving,
can disrupt the action.
It would have to. So remember, you're flanked as well. So being flanked.
That would be a crit. That would be because my AC is 31.
Okay.
Naturally.
Here's the question. So, a move action triggers reactions.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
No, I think we
I
got
guess
it
it
right.
says you stride up to your speed. Okay. Because I just saw like the failure condition for tumble through is your movement ends and you trigger reactions. Oh, as if you had moved out of the square you started.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So you're moving out of the square,
Yep.
Yep.
triggering
It's
reaction.
fine.
Okay,
I can
okay,
attempt
okay.
again.
That's true. So crit damage first.
Yep. That's
Ugh.
also.
58 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Retributive strike.
Liberating stab.
So 58 minus 26.
Yep.
So that's what? 32.
Mm-hmm. And just per Jake's last instruction, we do this in initiative order. So
Oh, yes.
my liberating step happens first,
Correct. I can't do anything.
which you can't step anywhere.
But you still get the damage reduction, but then
Yeah.
Benson's would happen afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we all get to beat this guy
Hit
with
somebody.
baseball bats.
we all get to hit
We all get to hit
Literally,
somebody.
we're all in striking.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That might be a crit. I might have just rolled a crit.
Oh my god.
I'm blanking here. 39.
39 is a hit.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
He's flanking.
Yeah, these are the. Well, no, it's the
Okay.
one to the north.
Yeah.
Which is the one to the west of Grimshaw,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
Oh,
That's,
Yeah.
that's,
So he does not have all the
No,
penalties.
no,
That's a
this
mess.
is the healthy one. Very healthy one.
Jesus, Tim.
Ooh.
Timmy.
Sorry,
Get a fucking
rolled my
silicone
die.
mat.
Well, Benson's first.
Nope. Wait.
But I rolled.
Okay.
In case it wasn't obvious.
Yes, I heard. All right. So Benson, you hit, but it's not a crit. So go ahead and roll for
Yep,
damage.
rolling damage right now. What? It's not letting me see my roll.
it's
It's a
mystery
secret.
damage.
Mystery damage.
15 points of damage.
15.
Alright, so through all that, takes damage. He's like, ow. Okay.
Wait, I got my strike.
Yeah, you
Oh,
get
I
a
thought
strike
you
too,
missed.
Mark.
Oh, yeah.
You get a strike too, Mark.
I missed.
Oh.
I got a 35.
35, that is another hit.
Oh my gosh, I rolled the same thing as I did in my crit. A 1 and a 2 on the d8s.
Oh.
So it's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, damage is damage, man. And not only, it's damage
It is.
outside of actions.
Our turn.
Yeah. Which is always the best damage. Free damage is always the best.
Free damage.
Okay, so that was your first action. So if you want to try again, it's map, right?
I think so.
No, it's just a move action.
Is it?
It's just a move action.
Well, it
There's
doesn't
no
matter
map
because
for a move action.
That's a 17 on die for a 39. So,
Okay.
Let's go.
so I don't know if a crit does anything, but probably
No,
not.
I
it's
don't
just
think
success
so. I
failure.
think you move really, really nicely through
Okay,
the
so
ground.
he does go through
Yes.
here at this point,
Okay.
and that was the second action. And third action, he's going to hunt prey on. Wait, how's the bottom bruiser? I know he has all these conditions, but
Yeah,
he's one that we
he's
hit.
got conditions. Yeah, you've hit him quite a bit. So I'm not going to say that he's doing really bad, but he's taking significantly more damage than the other guy, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, then he's gonna switch his hunt prey.
All right.
Premiere is going to move up.
Dude, you know what would be dope right now is if we got Elk with that blunderbuss.
Oh yeah, that one that takes like a 28 crafting check to actually reload or something.
Yeah, but it only take one shot.
That's true. It's only one shot to fill the room with shrapnel.
And
all right,
end
so-
Benson and
Yes.
Grimshaw's life.
You're off.
So in the excitement of my crit, I forgot to take my last action.
Okay.
I'm going to raise my shield.
Fair enough.
And then the reason why I moved myself on the mini map, which our dear listeners could not see, I realized that the speed I get from the Long Strider wand and the speed I get from my energy robe, they are both status bonuses, so they do not stack. So
Ah.
instead of 60 feet of movement, I only get 50 feet of movement. Only 50
Only
feet.
50
of movement.
feet and a full plate. Yes.
Even cheating.
Yeah,
this whole time.
it's. No, actually.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
All right. Turn in your shield. All right.
Turn in your shield.
The Scarlet Triad Bruiser, that is. What does he have? Sickened and Frightened. Sickened
Yep.
2 and Frightened. He is going to try and slug it out on Benson.
Bring it.
Right. So with Frightened and everything like that, got a less to hit here. 36, however.
That's still a hit.
Oh,
I hate these guys.
you know they're so strong.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then he'll do the knockdown, which requires the athletics check. With Frightened as a 26, I would imagine that is a fail.
Yeah, it's fair.
And then he will just do a kick right to your nuts. Natural 20.
Oh,
Fuck.
my
Oh
gosh.
no, you can't have children.
Come on. Right in the nuts. Kelly, pull a card that says right in the nuts.
Ooh, this is potentially bad. This is bludgeoning, right?
Yes, foot.
Shield smack. The target must succeed at a reflex save or drop a shield it's holding.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
reflex save
Oh,
against the
no.
creature's DC, their main DC.
Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
pointless to point out that my shield would have been fucking attached to my arm?
Well, the crit, he knocked
Maybe
it off your
kicked
arm.
it off.
That's what the crit says, John.
That's what the crit, dude.
30.
30. That is a fail, actually.
Wait, DC with all
Yes.
the negatives?
Yes.
Sick.
Oh,
The negatives are on there, and it is missing by 1, actually.
Oh, great.
kidding. You're kidding me.
All right. Is it regular damage or crit damage?
It's crit damage.
I'd like to point out that that was a 15 on the die I rolled.
Whoa,
Your reflexes- his
Oh,
reflexes
that's
are
right.
good.
You don't have anything in Dex, right?
No, my reflex is shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would he?
Yeah.
What's
all right.
your reflex?
+1.
No, your reflex save, I mean.
It's a +17.
I don't know how that's possible.
What's yours? Is yours a +15?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So no Bat of the Fallen on this. So it's just the straight crit damage. 30 points of bludgeoning.
Man.
Great.
Then the next bruiser will... Wait, so that was... No, he can take another attack, because that was one for the 2, the extra one.
He tried to trip. Oh, is a trip? He gets a free action to attempt, or is it spend an action?
The pummeling flurry is one action to do the 2 attacks, and then he spends.
You tell me this every single fight with these guys, and every single time I forget.
One of the difficult things about this is the fact that because they were built pre-remaster, like the rules are a little funky. So that's why these guys have been so confusing. But kick. With frightened as a miss.
Yay.
Second bruiser. Seeing Benson with no shield. It's real juicy.
Well, the thing is, too, they're not letting the thugs at all near, so that's something.
There's going to be swing with the great club. Oh, wow, really? That was a terrible roll. That was a miss. And a kick. Yeah. Total whiff on that. Yes. And then I guess he is going to just try get out of his shield. I guess I'll just try to kick you a few more times because kick is agile, so it's a little bit easier to do. Miss and a miss.
God damn.
The thugs are going to
Run away in fear.
Pull out crossbows and miss every single shot.
Did they even have crossbows? Hey, they have javelins, actually.
Perfect.
Yeah, those are javelins. Why not?
We get some little cover because they're thrown through the
allies.
I'll say you get some cover.
So let me go down the the initiative tracker here with these. Going to be a javelin strike into Benson. Get a little bit of cover. Miss. See, Scarlet Triad Thug number 2. Miss. Scarlet Triad Thug number 3. 32.
That's my AC.
Sure, AC.
Because you can't pull up your shield because it's dropped.
Let me see. Oh, wait, let me see something.
That'd be kind of cool if Benson just had the ability like, oh no, the shield's falling. I can command it to my arm.
Oh,
It's a
interesting.
free action.
Hack Attack says the thug deals an extra 1d8 damage to any creature that's within reach of at least 2 of the thug's allies. Does not say melee. So, looks like this javelin's going to get hack attack damage.
What? I mean,
just a little d8.
it's a cool ability,
Just a little
but,
d8,
you know.
23 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
Why don't we get that?
be a monster. You'll get it.
Jake, my next character is a monster.
I abandoned my humanity.
I want creature abilities.
His name is Jacob.
Scarlet Triad Thug number 5. Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
You're only rolling like 18 attacks a fucking turn, so
It's around.
if I also got to roll 18 fucking dice a turn, I'd probably get more natural 20s.
This one sucks too. Piercing. Bicep wound. The target is enfeebled 1 until healed.
Oh!
Ooh.
No, I can take care of that.
But double damn. That's my fault.
Alright, is that critical damage?
Yeah, double damage.
Alright. With Hack Attack on, because I get to add that. Cool. 32 points of piercing damage.
Awesome.
The last thug is going to throw...
Wait, hold up, wait a second.
What?
Didn't you roll a 32 on John?
Yeah, on the... Yeah, two attacks ago.
But he gets cover because the extra +1, so that would have turned into a miss.
I guess it would.
Yes, we would.
Oh yeah.
Because cover. Okay, so
Yeah.
give yourself back the 23.
Thank you very much, Tim.
Alright. Thug number 6.
Jesus. Just looking
This
at
combat's going to last at least 10 episodes. And 90% of them are going to be just Jake's rolls.
I'm having fun, guys. I don't know.
Well, you know, we're happy about that.
Yeah. as a 32, which we now know is a miss, actually.
Is it?
Because
Thank you very much.
and then the last thug here is good. He is the guy like way in the back, so he's gonna come
Yeah.
up here and be like, yeah. He's like way in the back behind all of his friends. He just didn't get up there fast enough.
And they're all hitting on Benson.
Yes.
Wait, which was the guy that stole the money from the tables?
You don't see a guy with a bunch of money, so if he's here, he does not have it on him.
He stowed it somewhere.
And that's a miss there, Benson, on the last attack.
Thanks, sweet Christ.
Kezra, it is your turn.
Awesome. Shake and bake,
All
Ezra.
right. So Kezra raises his hand. Just a blaze of fire appears, and he fires out a blazing bolt at the two bruisers and the thug to the middle north.
Middle. Okay.
All of these will be against reflex DC.
Okay.
And I guess that bypasses cover because you don't add cover to reflex. And
that is an interesting.
and the
one.
multiple attack penalty doesn't increase until after all three bolts go. So these will be.
No, I know that one. Not the cover's going to matter because the significantly lowers their to hit. But yeah, go
All
ahead.
right.
We'll see if it matters. How about that?
Just roll that 20s, Kel, and we'll be good.
Says
Tim's trying to start
Tim.
fights.
I rolled a 6, a 7, and an 8. So this will be.
Yeah, I was gonna say what are the totals?
one of them's
'Cause
an
remember
18. Sorry. Okay. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in order, the 18 is going to go against the sickly bruiser. So that will be 37 against reflex DC.
37. That is a critical hit against
Oh.
him.
Thank
The
God.
6 was actually a 9, so that is 28.
28. So that'll be a hit.
And then a 26.
Against 26.
The thug.
That will be a hit as well.
Sweet.
Oh. Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Wow.
So the two guys take the regular damage, and then the
One
the one-
crit.
no, I was gonna
bruiser
say
crit.
and then yeah.
Okay, crit fail for him. So this is going to be 18 damage on 4d6.
Okay, 18,
36 on the one.
18, yeah, and then 36 on the last guy.
Pretty solid.
That was really solid damage.
Right, that was nice second level spell, and that was 3 actions.
Oh, that was 3 actions. Okay. Sir Benson Black.
I'm gonna pick up my shield.
Do attack of opportunity.
That's what I figured.
First one, this is the one that is still sickened. So he's still got those negatives from that. That is going to be a 31 to hit.
Miss.
As a miss. And then the other guy that is not sickened, he's feeling pretty good, feeling pretty all right. Natural 20.
Good lord.
Fucking damn it, man.
You could do this to somebody else, man.
Let's just be thankful this isn't like a harder fight in this quarry.
What do you mean? This is a pretty fucking hard fight.
It could be giants.
I don't know if you had. I know you haven't been crit 4 times in one round, but
I say from the back of the room with my no damage.
I know. I
And all my
say
magic.
this at least once a year. You guys are like, oh, these fights are easy. You guys aren't fighting.
John, this just goes to show how underappreciated you are.
Yeah, I know.
We all appreciate you.
All right, it is.
All right, so this is bludgeoning again.
We love you, John. Yes, it's the
Oh, poor John. Feeble parry. The target drops one weapon it's wielding, determined by the GM.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Freaking way.
Double damage.
All right. So crit damage.
So you've had your shield knocked out, you've had your bicep pierced, and now you've had your hand crushed.
All right. So first off, there's 56 points of bludgeoning damage,
Cool.
Jeez.
and then I'm gonna roll a d100. John, you decide what's high and what's low.
I'm only holding one other weapon. Wait, what?
Well, no, because you picked up your shield. So you technically have your shield and your sword on you right now.
Oh, you complete the action.
Yeah.
Complete the
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
I mean, I'll
no,
drop
so
my shield, but I'll pick it up again.
Well, and this is what I'm saying is that
It's randomly determined. Jake wants to
it's randomly
roll.
determined.
Oh.
But, I mean, honestly, yeah. Whichever one gets knocked out, he's just going to pick it up.
Yeah.
So I don't really know if it
Yeah.
matters. Okay, man.
You're getting knocked out.
gets knocked down. Let's pick it up again. All right. Well, yeah. So it doesn't matter. So you spend one action to pick it up, drop it again, and then you spend the other action to pick it up.
And then I cast Lay on Hands.
Woof.
That's
All right.
You lose the enfeebled, though.
yep,
Oh, that's true.
Then you gain 30 something health.
yep. And I'm gonna lose that really fast.
Well,
Grimshaw.
All right, Grimshaw is looking. He's tapped on focus points because the debacle that was the last fight. But the two enemies before him have already used the reactions, so he's going to roll up his sleeve and he's going to activate his faith tattoo, and he's going to get a nice sweet bonus to your health. That is what they call it, restoration healing of the 3rd level.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, man, once per day.
Well,
So
God
that is a
bless you.
3d8 plus 24. Okay.
Also,
I'll
no,
take
John,
it.
it's-
I'll take
John,
it.
it's God bless you, specifically his God.
Yeah.
Goddess bless you.
God is bless you.
34 points of
Great.
healing.
I'm
And
gonna survive
I am
at least 2 more turns. I
Yes.
just mean the bruisers. I don't mean any thugs.
Yeah. And that was 2 actions to do that. With my last action,
I'm just raising my shield again.
All right.
That's it. That's my turn. I don't got nothing else.
Oh, good.
okay. So he is. His hunted prey is on him now.
Yes.
So he is going to take a 2 action to use his bow. Hopefully hits.
Get the weak
I
one.
was gonna say he is still sickened. I didn't bother to use the actions to get rid of it, so
33 the hit.
33. That's a hit, my friend.
Beautiful damage. Let's go. 29 points of damage.
29 points of damage.
God, he's still up.
Please describe your kill, actually.
Oh god! I was like, oh my god, how's he still up?
He had 28 left.
That's big. Yeah. So after getting smacked, trying to get through him and all that stuff, like, he tumbles back, gets right next to Kezra, sees Kezra shoot off multiple things, and then he immediately just lets one fly and just nails him like right in the side of the neck. Just heals over. And now there's only 7 more. So
That's 7 more, guys. Just do that 7 more times.
7 more. Beautiful.
You're right on that, Mark.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah, I just need that one fucking ability, the one that I shoot.
I'm currently trying to
Yeah.
siphon all the blood back into my body.
Yeah, I'm just trying to learn how to use that ability, and it's just not working.
Where do I find one of those archers I can do
Gotta
that?
get
I
a
need to learn
teacher.
that.
Yeah, final action, he's just going to hunt prey on this guy.
All right.
Famir is finally in the room.
Yeah.
Just in case.
All right.
No, it's cool.
they
Take
all-
your time, you big fucking bird.
He's trying.
All right. This is the Scarlet Triad Bruiser 2. So this is the one that's pretty healthy. So he is going to. He doesn't like his friend being dead. So what he's going to do?
What are you gonna do about it?
He can go back in
You don't
time
like
and
his
choose a
friend.
different life.
he drops the club. Is that an option?
Believe in the chrono worm. Put your faith in the worm.
He points at Benson and goes, "This guy's got butterfingers. Get him!" Not with that though. That is a miss. I'm rolling really low on the club for the pummeling flurry here.
Yeah, you always roll well on the kick.
I know.
Always.
The kick's always funny. So,
Got gold shoes on.
Oh, God.
Natural 20.
Go
That's
ahead.
enough for 20.
Great, awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Tim said it. Tim said I always roll great. It's his fault.
Damn.
No, it's your fault.
All right, this guy roundhouse kicks you, and you get a dazing thud. Target is stunned 1. Double damage.
All right.
Well, would you say
Stunned
stunned one?
How long?
It's just one action. You lose an action at the start of your turn.
Yep, you lose 1 action next turn. There's going to be
Liberating stab.
42 points of damage.
It's going to be 29 points of damage.
I would be dead right now if they didn't get a bunch of healing pumped into me. Okay.
And then he is going to. There's 1 action to do that. He didn't hit with the club, so he can't knock you down. Okay. 1 action to do that. And then he is going to take a step here. So he is surrounded by the dwarves.
And they surround him and beat him. They're weak.
So they are plugging up the hallway here, so that way you guys have to come in contact with at least 3 of them if you want to step up. And I'll see you guys next week.
Just keep getting kicked in the dick.
Hey everyone, Jake the GM here to remind you to follow us on all of our socials to stay up to date with DPS content and Pathfinder related news. If you want more DPS content, check our Twitch and YouTube channels as well as our Discord and subreddit for episode discussions and lots of memes. See you in the next episode.